When I got born again, when I was 14 years old, hell, I I was in trouble with the law. I got arrested because I just did something stupid with my friends. I got arrested. I got community service. It wasn't like a felony. Well, actually, it was. I did do a felony, but nobody was hurt in the making of this film. And I was just doing some stupid juvenile delinquent stuff, and I got community service for it. Um, and I just knew, man, I knew the power of the law to exact justice, to point out wrongdoing, to punish the wrongdoer. And then I went to a Pentecostal youth ministry called Hell Fighter Youth Church and give your life to Jesus Christ as Lord, or you're going to hell because you deserve it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need God. I need God. And I believed it. And I knew that Jesus bled for my sins and spilt his blood for me. And I was forgiven if I continued to walk with him. It was just as simple as that, man. Lordship, salvation, new birth. Well, as time went on, I started to experience churchianity. Churchianity. And I noticed that very, very many of the sermons that are spoken by pastors on Sunday morning aren't about that at all. About conversion experience, about born again. They're not about that. They're what you call seeker-sensitive messages. Self-help. Christianized self-help messages. They might say stuff like this. What you magnify is what you focus on. Write that down. And everybody's like, oh. Let me do this again. Let me do this again. What I magnify is what I make bigger. Say that again. Say that. Write that down. Write that down. Oh. Man, what are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? Sounds like a bunch of psychology. In the 1800s, that was called twaddle. 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 For example, if somebody said, the novel's elaborate theory of detailing a supposed 2,000-year-old conspiracy is mostly tiresome twaddle. Twaddle. Here are a few synonyms for that. Nonsense, blah, 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 garbage, silliness, drool, rubbish, stupidity, and muck, baloney, and malarkey, and foolishness, and codswallop, and guff, and blather, and blither, and falderall, and insanity, and punk, and bilge, and tommy rot, and craziness, and trumpery, and drivel, and trash, and hokum, and crock, and hoodoo, and taradiddle, and humbug, and crapola, and fiddle-faddle, and madness, horse feathers, and bosh, and fudge, and blatherskite. Okay? Nonsense. This stuff is not going to get people born again. Come on, it's not going to get people born again. What you choose to magnify will become bigger. Bible. Where's the Bible? Where is this? How is this, people? Everybody write that down. Everybody write that down. I'm not going to tell you who preached that. If you really looked it up, you could find it. This guy has 3 million subscribers. I'm not jealous of that. I'm grieved. It's okay to be grieved. Or how about this? Receive his love. Receive his love. You are amazing. You are amazing. Man, what is this nonsense? What happened to Dante's Inferno? What happened to the urgency and the emergency of the evangelist? What is going on around here? I don't think these guys are believers. Maybe 20 years ago they were. Maybe they believed in the Bible way back when. But they're not believers now, and they've gotten used to doing things and keeping people, here's the thing, dude. Coffins, funerals. Hello. We're supposed to prepare people. We're supposed to prepare people for death. And we're also supposed to usher people into the presence of God. There's a preacher named Daniel Kalenda I'm growing in respect for. It's Pentecostal. And they're really big on touting titles in Africa. Horrible. It's a horrible thing in African Pentecostal churches. And they said, apostle, prophet, bishop. They asked Daniel, what do we call you? What is your title? He says, my title is usher, because I usher people into the presence of God. That's my role. That's my title. I like that. That actually has meaning. See, so be careful who you are sitting under. Be very careful about that. If you're sitting under the teaching of people who are saying nothing but twaddle and fiddle-faddle and taradiddle and blarney, get out of there. You're wasting your time and your money on a bunch of kookiness and moonshine and slush and foolery and lunacy. Get out of there. Get under good Baptist preachers that are going to preach about repentance, hell, and forgiveness of sin. Get in a good Bible preaching church. And get away from all this fiddle-faddle and twaddle. God bless you out there. This is John with WesleyGospel.com.